In this video, I'm talking about the 8 things that I cannot stand about living in the Chicagoland area. So keep watching to find out what they are. What is happening, everybody? This is Austin Weiss, your go-to real estate resource here in the Chicagoland area. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap that bell so you don't miss out on any of my future content all about what it's like to work, eat, live, and play right here in the Chicago Metro. If you're planning on making a move anywhere in the Chicagoland area, whether that's to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, I'm always available by phone, text, email, days, nights, weekends, and I would love to have a conversation to simplify that whole process for you. So today's video is going to be my 8 things that I absolutely cannot stand about living in the Chicagoland area. And if you're considering a move to the Windy City, you've probably heard some of the awesome features such as the world-class architecture, stellar art scene, the sports teams, the nightlife, and of course, Lake Michigan. But like any city, there are always pros and cons. So in this particular video, I'm going to share with you the things that the locals absolutely cannot stand. You'll definitely want to consider these if you are considering making a move anywhere in the Chicagoland area. So without any further delay, let's hop right into number 1, which is the winters are long and brutal. Chicagoans pretty much have no idea what the weather is ever going to bring. It can really change on a dime, with double-digit temperature changes pretty much happening every week throughout the year. The most brutal months are going to be January and February, bringing Arctic temps, freezing rain, and crazy gusts of wind, but it's well worth the wait once you get to spring, summer, and fall, patio season, beach season, and of course, baseball season outdoors. And the number 2 thing I absolutely cannot stand about living here in Chicago, Illinois is the traffic is awful. With so many different types of people going in and out of the city each and every day, I'd highly recommend usage of public transportation, as it's one of the best systems in the country. The potholes are crazy here, and festivals shut down streets in the spring, summer, and fall, which is kind of cool actually, because you can meet some people, kick back some beers, and listen to some live music, and you can pretty much forget about parking anywhere in the Chicago proper. It's going to cost you a little bit, and if you don't own your own, you're going to have to pay for stickers to park on the streets. But I'd highly recommend taking advantage of the Uber and Lyft systems, as well as the awesome scooters and divvy bikes to take advantage of outdoors in the city. Number 3, the cost of living is definitely higher than the national average. However, when compared to the affordability of some of our major cities along the coast, Chicago is considerably more affordable. Now, Illinois does have some of the highest taxes amongst states in the country between the property tax and sales tax, and it wouldn't be all that bad if good public service and amenities came with those taxes. However, most of those tax hikes are pretty much to cover shortages in our pension system. Now, I did just read in the Wall Street Journal that Chicago has the most diverse economy of any U.S. city, and it certainly has more economic opportunities than any non-coastal city in this country, and no other Midwest city has as many high-paying jobs as Chicago has to offer. So if you want to know more about the specific cost to live in Chicago, along with a salary comparison, you can watch my cost of living video in Chicago right here. Now, going off of cost of living is the number 4 thing I absolutely cannot stand about living here in Chicago, Illinois, and that's the pricey food and drinks. Known for the best food city here in America, from its sweet treats to its ethnic foods, Chicago is known for having some of the best restaurants in America. So if you're going to move here to Chicago, definitely set a budget and the amount of times you plan to go out per week and per month, because you can definitely drain your wallet really quickly going out to some of the awesome restaurants, buying some tasty treats, getting some handmade cocktails with iconic views and some awesome atmospheres. So that's definitely something that I would recommend doing, so that you have enough money at the end of the month to pay your rent. Hey, if you like this video so far, hit that like button and leave me a comment down below of your least and most favorite thing about Chicago. Moving on to the number 5 thing I cannot stand about living here in Chicago are the stereotypes. So first and foremost, it's expensive. Yeah, we just talked about the cost of living here, and we all know that it's actually more affordable than a lot of the other major cities here in America, with a wide variety of diverse, high-paying jobs. So that nips that stereotype in the butt. I'll put some information down in the description below for you guys to read about different job opportunities and affordability here in the city of Chicago. And the second stereotype that I absolutely cannot stand is people saying that the crime is so outrageous here in Chicago. I've never had a problem. Most of my friends have never ever had a problem. Look, it's a city, it's a major city, and there's lots of people in a small space, and people tend to go stir crazy once in a while. So I'll put some information about the different crime trends throughout the neighborhoods in the city of Chicago in the description below so that you guys can make the best decision for yourselves when making a move anywhere in the city of Chicago. Number 6, Midwestern nice doesn't really apply to Chicago. So because of its fast-paced lifestyle, manners and cordialness has kind of become a forgotten pastime in the city of Chicago. For those of you moving here from another major city, I don't think this should become as a surprise to you, as a lot of people are caught up in their own little worlds when living in a major city. Number 7, and I have to believe most of Chicagoans would agree with me that they cannot stand the public education system in the city of Chicago. Now, the Chicago public school system boasts an 83.5% graduation rate, which is the highest it has ever been. And for most parents, sending their children to the local neighborhood school really is the last resort. There are selective enrollment schools that have better educational outcomes if your kids can test into them, but parents with the mean generally opt for parochial or private options, but those can definitely break the bank. I have heard through the grapevine that many Chicago public school teachers actually send their own children to private school options, so that statement should kind of speak for itself. If you want to take advantage of a lot of the free and best public school systems in the country, a lot of people opt to move out of the city to the suburbs. So if you want to know the top 10 public school systems in the western suburbs, you can watch my video right here. And last but certainly not least, one of the top things that I cannot stand is number 8. It can be tricky to figure out where the heck that you should move to and live. So Chicago has 77 plus different neighborhoods, dozens of different suburbs, and it can be tricky if you're not familiar with what those communities have to offer. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is just give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I'd love to have a conversation with you to simplify that whole process for you based on your lifestyle, what you need for amenities, and if school systems are important to you, I can definitely make some recommendations as well. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.